Hello everybody and welcome back to our Let's Play of Rome 2 Total War, man. And it's been a while since we a while, the weekend since we played. But last time we played I was, expanding across North Africa. We are now at war with Lepidus or Lepidus. And his Rome, I believe. We're also not on good terms with a lot of people, with Pontus and Numidia and a bunch of people. Even Pompey's Rome we're at war with. So I believe last time we played we were at the end of our turn, so let's continue onward. Leptis Magna. So I think after I've quelled, the more rebellious provinces of my empire, I'll move on to marching across North Africa, hopefully to take Carthage. And once Carthage is secure, we will have soundly defeated Lepidus in North Africa. We'll have to fight the Numidians. I don't think I'll conquer them, though. I think I'll just client state them. Still has no army here, so. Man, that's really loud. That's like ridiculously loud. What happened? The master volume got turned all the way up. Alright. That's better. And that was loud in my headphones. Sorry about that. I didn't know the game was that loud. So we have one unit. They're on forced march. He doesn't have an army following him, so I'm not going to bother him. So this army, public order is going up here. Very, very, very well. And so that's all good. It is harvest time. So we're getting a little bit more money here. We can upgrade to a new library, but I think we need a food source to back that up. So let's go here and upgrade that farm. Now these guys, I was going to declare war on them. Let's see, are they allied to anyone? No. And it's simply to seize Nabatea. So there you go. Let's take this. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to simply auto-resolve it because there's very few soldiers, and it's not detrimental that I lose a lot of troops. Or you guys know what I mean. So we've won. At your command. Imperium. My power knows no bounds, so I can get dignitaries and such. Awesome. So actually, instead of building this farm, let's use it to change all the stuff over. Let's build a farm here, I think. No, let's build a gathering place. So I need a new tech and skirmisher camp. Royal barracks. Let's do probably a siege tower. But my next goal is Higra with this army. This army, can I recruit anybody here? Can be upgraded as well. Ta's Justice, he's a strategist. Yeah. Can I recruit anyone? I can't recruit. Are there any mercenary units? There are a few mercenary units. So let's hire 2 mercenary units just to fill the gap. And across the thing here, I'm thinking about seizing Leptis Magna. What if this army were to leave? Actually, let's take not that army. Where's the other army? I thought I had a fourth army. I'll have to raise a fourth army. Because I have two armies pushing across North Africa, and I have one army in the Middle East. So I don't think Pompey's going to be a very big threat, although he does have the senatorial navy as a backer. I don't know if Octavian or Augustus, whichever one you want to go with. Ooh, we have a battle deployment. We have some pikemen, some hoplites. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to win this one. Well, we're going to make an attempt. We're going to fight this battle on the battlefield and hope it goes well. So the Battle of Charmutas, 36 BC, Egypt versus Judea. He conquers who endures. Huh. Perseus, the Roman poet. So my basic notion is to funnel them into the fresh units, which are these 5. These guys, I'm going to use the cavalry to strike, you know, the backs of enemies. But I'm hopefully going to run down their peltast units. I do have a chariot unit that'll help a little bit. I don't know how much is left of the chariot unit. They've got quite a bit more pikemen though, but only 2 units of those are pikemen. The rest are actually hoplites. Their spears are shorter, so we can poke them to death from farther away. So here we go. They're spawning over there. So let's take these 2 units, and we'll have them guard this this entrance here. Can I actually guard across? I can. We'll have these 2 guard here. And, you know, the phalanx formation, we'll actually try to narrow it. Something like that. And these 3. Whoop. I shift tabbed. How'd that happen? But, there we go. But, we'll have these guys. Maybe something like this. Try and get them in a bottleneck. I have 1 unit of pikemen that are left. They'll guard my general, which is 3 chariots at this point. Not too many guys left. These guys will kind of be reserves to anyone. My cav, I want to keep the cavalry just in case. So let's move them here. Hopefully I won't forget about them like last time. And I'll have the peltas, basically like one on each flank. So let's start the battle. Let's see what happens. My phalanx are ready.
Numbers are great enough if we hold, and great enough to break them. Put your trust in me, men. Put your trust in the gods, or we can win a great victory today.
I think this guy's the general. I could be wrong. It might be this guy. This guy's got cool armor.
This was my father's sword. I will not dishonor him. Of course you.
I think that is the general because these other guys are kind of armored.
Egyptian warrior.
We'll move cavalry over, maybe to flank them. So I want to see where the brunt of their attack will come from. Looks like they're moving spearmen in all directions. As you can see with these guys, though, these guys are pikemen. So are these guys, it looks like. If they attack me not in phalanx formation, they're foolish. The rest of these guys, I think, are actually hoplites. Are you? Yes, they are. These guys are hoplites. See, their spears are way shorter. Also, before we go any further, that's not graphics, sound. It's very loud. I don't know why. Maybe it's my ears. Shit's just really loud today. Okay, there we go. That sounds better. I still want you guys to hear all the, you know, all the bloodletting and the whatnot. I definitely want you guys to hear it all. So try and get a unique, or not unique, but a balance, more rather, to it. These royal soldiers.
Chariots! Quickly now!
So I think they're just gonna charge down the. I think they are. They're just gonna simply charge down the. They're gonna funnel themselves into my my plan, my trap.
Egyptian infantry at the double.
I'll definitely move
Malay infantry ready.
an Egyptian infantry unit to back them up.
Javelin men.
Don't run. Definitely don't want either of my javelin men to not run.
Javelin men.
Alright, they've gone into phalanx formation. And they're starting to be peppered. They're already losing quite a bit of men. They're under missile fire. So are my guys, though. And we'll try to hold them off.
Infantry at your command.
Oh man, it's a massacre. They charge straight into spikies. They're being poked to death. But hopefully they won't make it through.
We are at your command.
Let's have these guys form a second rank. Just in case. Oh, they're already bouncing off of my pikemen. Look at that. Running in terror. And let's speed this up and we'll use flaming shot. We'll throw flaming spears at the enemy. And they're all kind of bunched up here, so when they run, they're going to run through the enemy as they're, you know, they're routing. And it will cause mass chaos and mass damage. Let's use the flaming shot for these guys.
Infantry ready.
Alright, let's take my surprise cav. We'll go out that way. And like, they're just running. They're just running. They're cowards. They couldn't stand it. So I have my Egyptian cav coming out here. There's only a few of them. Looks like the light cav is going to try and intercept us. We're going to charge them. They don't know what to do. They're going to try and run. They're going to run through their archer line. And their archers are going to get cut down by me instead. Which I'll take just as handily. I'll fight archers. So these guys are starting to press forward. I'm going to send in the Egyptian infantry. Try to push forward. And hold them in the, you know, in the gap. We've pretty much thrown all of our flaming spears.
Egyptian infantry.
Send the Egyptian infantry in as well.
Javelin men. Telos. Fire on the enemy. Cavalry.
So I killed their cav quite handily, it looks like. They didn't stand a chance. We're running them down. Now we're killing archers. We're doing work. We're still holding the line here, which is good. Let's take these remaining soldiers.
One of our units has used all its
Which
ammunition.
unit? This unit? Send them in the battle. Into the meat grinder.
Javelin men. Live on honor.
The men are wavering.
Which men? Well, my cav units. They're actually held off by the enemy like cav just because there's more of them. We'll sacrifice our cavalry.
Chariots! Riders at the double! General!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yes, Commander! Like men! Shatter them, my lord!
So let's start pushing with the pikes. Start, you know, the forward momentum here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Poke them to death, guys. Poke them good. So we got militia hoplites who are routing. They're falling back. We have regular hoplites. If we can smash them, we'll be in good shape.
General!
Looks like my general's just out of range. Just barely out of range to avoid oncoming spears and arrows.
Pikemen! Forward!
So that's the big grindy battle, definitely. If we can defeat these spearmen here, I think they're spearmen or they're hoplites. Looks like they're hoplites. If we can defeat these guys, we can bring my men around and hit them in the rear and get them between, you know, a clamp, like a pincer movement almost. We just have to drive off these peasants.
Advance at speed!
Just drive them off as we hunt them down, chase down these guys, and let's loop these guys around.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh, some Egyptian mercenary infantry have routed back. And we're going to have these guys march around. Hopefully just ignore the archers that are shooting us.
We await your orders!
Have them chase them, I guess. And we will slam into the back of them. Look, just the fact that they're getting flanked, they're panicked. We're just going to chase them into oblivion. So they're trying to stop the,
Our men flee the field of
they're
battle.
trying to stop the outmaneuvering. Just isn't happening at this point. Let's engage the hoplites. And let's cut them down and let's end this.
Our general is under attack.
Doesn't matter. My general is a chariot unit. He'll be fine. Oh, they're being run down by chariots.
At your service!
Let's kill the enemy general. As we, you know.
Are your orders? Charge!
As we chase the you know, units down here.
General! For glory!
And we've taken this position.
Ready for orders!
The archers, there's very few archers left. I've very little of my army is left.
Chariots!
These guys are probably gonna break.
Our men flee
Fine.
the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I'll have my general war cry these guys.
Obliterate them!
Oh, they get cut down by side chariots. That's what they get for turning against their fellow Egyptians.
Advance! Understood!
An entire unit has perished.
That's fine. So let's take this army. We'll put them in the
Understood!
center. Let them kind of rest up.
On charge!
And you know, that good stuff. Oh, The chariots are so good. Oh, the chariots. The chariots.
For glory! Cut them down! Charge!
Get them. They gotta be almost out of ammunition.
We are at your command! Double time!
Man, they just won't break. They're tough.
At the ready! For glory!
Get them. But this is one of the main reasons I stopped playing online battles on Rome, because you'd get these armies, or these players that would have these armies, and they'd just run their archers to all corners of the map, kind of like the AI does here, and it would just be annoying. You'd hate fighting archers unless you had cavalry, and it was just it was a pain in the nuts. You saw it more in Rome 1 than anything else.
Orders, my lord!
And yep, let's get the general on. Let's speed it up as they run. Here comes the general to save the day. Get them, general. You have scythe chariots. Run them down. What the hell? How'd these guys die? Oh, that must have been from the other. Oh, they got run over by their own guys. Get them, general. Get them good. Oh, yeah. And let's war cry them. Get them. Get them. Let's have these guys chase this unit. Eventually they'll break and run. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording. And then I'll end the battle. Okay, we're back, and we've finally won. God. It took me a little bit there to run down those chariots. So we've won. We've defeated them, and we've killed 1,300 of them. So good on us. We've repelled the invading army. And we're in need of dire reinforcements. I think I'll probably disband these 2 infantry units and buy 2 new ones that are healed and healthy and, full. That way they can take the brunt of it. But we managed to lose 600 men in the process of the defense of this city. But we've won. And that's what matters. They did it. For the glory of Cleopatra. Which is weird. A game or a scenario of a game that's centered around the loss or the breakup of the triumvirate and Mark Antony and Octavian. That Cleopatra is not like in the game as a character, like as the head of Egypt. It's very strange. It's very weird. I feel like they put a lot of effort into like the Roman factions, and then they were like, like, what about the other big player on the Egyptian, or on the Mediterranean Sea at the time? You know, Egypt. We're just gonna kill all of the people that we captured. Drive them out. Now they're in the mountains somewhere, hiding like the cowards they are. The Numidians. So Persia is an actual faction. Interesting. So again, the mysteries of Eleusis. The garrison army has been destroyed. I can actually upgrade stuff. So let's upgrade Diaphosis, I'm thinking. And we're going to put... Where's Diaphosis? All the way in the south. We're going to do... I think we're going to do a meeting place, like a gathering center of some sorts. And our next goal is to take Hydra. And then maybe, if I'm feeling courageous, march into the middle of the Arabian Peninsula and take the city here. You can see there's a city here, and then march across to the other side. Looks very deserty over here as well, to modern day, you know, the Arab Emirates. Basically, my goal is to claim the entire Arabian Peninsula, and then march south into East Africa as well. So everything's being changed over. Still can't recruit anyone. Let's disband these guys, because it's easier to disband them than it is to just get new ones. As you can see here, I'll get some mercenary Arabian spearmen and some mercenary archers, and let's get a mercenary Arabian cav as well. We're gonna need them to maybe hold that point. We have 2 armies here. I'm considering moving this one out of Libya to here, and then taking this army and taking Leptis Magna. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's force march these guys. If I move them out of Libya completely, it's fine. Public order will, you know, maintain itself. And then we'll take this army, the cast of Horus. We'll march on Leptis Magna, and we'll take it. Let me just make sure my royal spy says that there's no other armies here. Doesn't look like there's any other army. I'm going to keep her here, though, in this kind of pass. I don't know who to the south is. It is Garama, just a walled city in the middle of nowhere. So I think that's all we can do for this turn. Let's end the turn. My ally has been attacked. I've been attacked by Octavian's Rome. Mark Antony wants help, so I will help him. Also, I've been messaged. Do. Da da. But yeah, I've been messaged. I wonder who messaged me. Probably is a good friend of mine. He's probably, what time is it? It's noon. I don't even know why he's...
Return to your people and prepare them for death.
Alright. They wanted war.
I will speak the hardest word for a war.
I plan to take what's left of Nabitaya. I do not plan to, you know, give it back. Or to have peace of any kind. Kind of opening up that Red Sea trade, more so. Kind of monopolizing on it. So, Octavian's Rome, which is all the way the hell over here. As you can see, all the cities. They're way over there. But let's return. I've encountered Thrace as well. I didn't know that they exist. I have a very unhappy populace in Africa as well. So, instead of marching on Leptis Magna, instead, let's take both armies. Leptis Magna is about to revolt.
Setting forth in Pharaoh's name.
Will I get attrition here? No, I
You
won't.
have further
My
orders?
goal is to take.
None will escape.
Ready for battle. On the move, my lord.
My goal is to take Grammatica now.
Destination reached.
And once we're around the watering holes, you can see there's some oasis here. We will take the provincial capital. Now, back to here, I think we should just take Higra and end it. We have pretty good order here already. Public order, yeah, do that.
Ready for orders.
Let's see what their army is. Can I recruit a unit here? Like a dignitary or something? Recruit agent, here we go. I could recruit a spy. Next turn, let's recruit a spy. That way I have a spy in the Middle East that I can actually look around, and not just this one. So now we're at war with Octavian's Rome. And Mark Antony is just pulling us into shit. Just giving us a hard time. So I think once we've defeated all of the Roman imposters, or the the Roman usurpers, we will turn on Mark Antony, and we'll take back our Egyptian holdings in North Africa, and even in the Middle East, in Lebanon and Syria, and claim ancient Egypt's rightful place. So let's see what's popped up. Political intrigue, promotion the other families. Subject gains no Boethius. Bad omen. Ooh. So Galata has been destroyed. I don't know by who. I assume it's pretty bad. But I have Boethius. Our people have become lustful and hedonistic, only thinking of pleasure, failing to. And it's a bad omen. Let's sacrifice a hecatomb. I can sanctions. Let's sacrifice 100 bulls. Let's see what happens. I can secure a promotion for Georgios. It's pretty powerful. It cost me money though. I don't want to do that. I barely have any money as it is.
What do you wish?
Alright, so. Oop, there's the army. So let's
For Egypt.
move this army
Cannot
closer.
do that.
They've entrenched themselves, but I have superior infantry. So back here, whoop, I think we march on Higra.
Ready for battle.
The people are actually pretty damn happy. Let's see if we see anything.
Gathering supplies,
Nope.
my lord.
Let's march on Higra. Oh, it's an empty city.
Our
Let's
advance
take it
has
while we can. There's nothing that can save them. Let's see if I can take this. I might actually have to fight this battle. I don't want to. What do we have? We have pikemen, some mobs, archers, pikemen, militia hoplites. Let's just aggressive stance it. Let's see what happens. We've won. Oh, we've murdered him. Brutally. Looks like all my units lived and leveled up. We took everything. So let's occupy it.
Ready for further orders. Ready for
Taz Justice has taken Higra. Beautiful. Now let's transfer that over. Beautiful. So now we have this new province.
How can I assist?
And now we can actually, we are formidable fighters. And he's also I'm thinking he is a tactician. So there we go. We've gotten a little bit of the Arabian Peninsula now is under our control. So now we'll have to take, we'll have to knock out the tribes. The bronze warriors, the stone burners. He's trying to call men to his banner somehow. And we can let that revolt. It really doesn't concern me.
Your armies would surely find honor.
Ooh,
and
he's
plunder
willing
in
to pay
joining
me
this
to
war.
fight against who?
Glory awaits you.
Parthia. Well, since they're over here, pretty ways away, I'm just going to accept.
Your acceptance of good, manly common.
I'm simply going to accept because they're pretty far away. That, and he was giving me like 1,600 gold to join him. So I'll gladly take the money if that means, you know, building more troops and buildings and such. Oh, Lepidus actually has got a military here now. They're running to their city. Well, they can fight Lepidus. I don't mind. Oh, look at that. They've come out to fight me. They've got some dudes. Let's defensive stance it. They were defeated. We're going to kill everyone we captured. And there you go. Judea no longer exists. But at some point, I'm going to have to go to war with Nabatea and take their shit as well. Judea has been crushed into the dust. Good. We are favored by the gods. We are. So let's stance. Let's have these guys begin a siege. And siege towers. Ladder. Yeah, let's get a siege tower. We'll continue the siege. This guy will bring in right next to him like reinforcements. And now we wait. Actually, can I have this guy engage him? I can't. They're too far away. And we need a new tech. So let's do a ship ram, because I'm going to start branching off into the navy. So let's see if I can fight this with the backup. They're just a bunch of spearmen, some archers and slingers. Actually, let's break siege. I think that's probably wise.
Fight for you, my lord. In Pharaohs' name, what can I do? Oh, battle!
We'll wait. If they take this province, that's fine. So let's head over here. Is Nabatea no longer allied with what's his name? Mark Antony. Here we go. Thrace. He's at war with everyone else. They're not a client state. I have very friendly relations with Nabatea.
Greetings, most excellent friend.
Military alliance.
Be at home
Trade agreement.
and speak as you would before you.
Oh, they accepted not only a military alliance, but a trade agreement as well. Beautiful. So there you go. They are now my good allies in the east. So what to do? I think we raise an army. I think we raise another army. We have quite an amount of income. And now we actually have allies in the region, so I really don't need these guys.